I have a dear friend and brother, Kane Sampson, and I've been asking Kane for a few weeks if he would come today and bring what he calls spoken word. It's a talent that God has given him with words. And Kane and I came from very different places, but we're going to live in the same neighborhood in heaven. And whenever you see him here, he is driven from Highland County to be a part of our church. That's a fur piece, I'm just here to tell you. But he has found love here, and we have loved him, and he loves us. And so I'm going to ask Kane, let me get him a microphone, and he is going to share what's on his heart. And then after Kane has shared the spoken word, then we are going to speak the word as the last words of this Sunday of 2014. Brother King, ushers, you can go ahead.
When PK first asked me to be a part of this service, he told me keep one word in mind, and that one word was grateful. I have a lot of things and a lot of people that I'm thankful for in my life, and today PK was just talking about giving, the word giving, and the Lord put something on my heart. Around this time last year, I made PK a shepherd staff, and I wrote him a poem. And I can't remember all the words of the poem, but I have prayed on it, and God gave me the words, but I don't know if the order is right or not. So I'm going to share that first, and then we'll get into the spoken word. Oh, and for those people who don't know, PK, when he goes to heaven, he believes his name is going to be grateful. So here we go. Oh, grateful, we are so grateful that God has placed you as shepherd over his flock. He is so faithful. Oh, grateful, we are so grateful that God has placed you to feed his flock. He is so faithful. Oh, grateful, we are so grateful that God has placed you to care for his flock. He is so faithful. Oh, grateful, we are so grateful that God has placed you to watch over his flock. He is so faithful. Now, I figured I'd share that with the congregation, and we could give God and PK a round of applause just for being thankful for his time and sharing his life with us.
Thank you.
And we could thank his mom who's here, and Kim and Captain Billy just for giving us him, and Kim for keeping him in good shape. Okay, so here we go to the spoken word. I had a friend post a status on Facebook stating he has never been grateful for nothing in his life until now. My first reaction was, wow. I couldn't understand it. Was he so ungrateful that he takes God's grace for granted? The God that placed the stars in the sky and separated the land from the sea. The God that created all life and created the universe and all the planets. The God whose mercies are new every morning and awakens him from the slumbers of the night. I then questioned, what about his friends, his family, his kids, his wife? Sometimes we are so unaware and unappreciative of the benefits of life, expressing no form of gratification to the one who said, let there be light. Am I the only one thinking that doesn't seem right? Being thankful is more than just saying thank you. When you receive something or someone lends you helping hands, we are called to always be grateful in every circumstance. Always meaning in all times, in any event. But sometimes we replace the word always with the words never, and we only give thanks when things are going good, but what happens when things are going bad and they ain't getting no better? The word thankful becomes a word that's hard to grasp. We're too busy chasing worldly possessions than being thankful for the things that we already have. Now let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit my past. As a kid, I was spoiled. I had everything I wanted. But I could still hear my mother's voice saying, Cain, you need to be more thankful because some kids don't have a roof over their head or food in their stomach. At that time, her words barely scratched the surface. But now in everything, I see God working. And I know that all things work together for the good of those who are called according to God's purpose. See, I'm not perfect, but one word to describe me is grateful. Grateful for God's grace, his long suffering, and his mercy, and what he did on that cross, because I know I don't deserve it. Thank you.
That was a gift, brother. That was a gift. That's the spoken